So what we are making today is Ofe Kposa. Oh God, this is so good. This is so good. First, I'm going to add the shaki into my pot. So I'll add the onions, 2 seasoning cubes, and some salt. I'll turn my cooker on. I'm going to cover it and allow it cook in its own water for some time. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to remove the shell from the prawns. But you see, this shell today, I am not going to be throwing it away. I'm going to be using it in the soup. So I'm going to be blending this shell and adding it to the stock. Well, it gives you a very fantastic taste. But definitely you will not be adding the guts. You have to remove this one because it carries sand. I'm going to add the shells to the blender now. I'll add a little bit of water. And yes, I've added about 2 cups of water to the shaki that's cooking to allow it to cook through. Now, if you don't have prawn, you don't have to do all this wahala. Just use crayfish powder. I'm also adding crayfish, like blended crayfish to it. So because I have prawn, instead of throwing all of this away, it's going to make a very beautiful stock and give it a good taste in the soup. So that's why I'm doing this. So it's blended now. I'm going to sieve it. Make sure you use a tight sieve. Okay, so this is sieved now. I have the shells. I'm going to rinse the blender to be sure there is no shell in the blender because I'm going to use the blender to blend the pepper and onions. Rather than add more water to blend your pepper or onions, you can use the same stock. Add pepper to your taste. I'm using osensuka, yellow habanero pepper. Blend my iru alongside, then I'll add the remaining onions. The next important thing that has to blend with this is our kposa. I should have burnt it already, but now let's go and burn the kposa, then blend it alongside this ones. To burn the shell of kposa, I'm going to put it on top of my cooker. And remember, when cooking with kposa, you have to use very little because it can be overpowering sometimes. So for this, I'll be using 3 seeds. 3 seeds of kposa is just fine, or 4. Let me just make it 4 because I'm not adding any other spice to it. It's just the kposa. So I'll turn on the cooker. Now you are not looking to burn it till it's burnt. No, you are just looking to burn that shell so that it's easy for you to open up. That's all. It's not like you want to burn it to be black. The inside shouldn't even be black. It's just the shell so that you can easily open it up. So once you see that it's browning or blackening a bit on top, I think it's just fine. So I'll take a tongue to pick it one after the other so I don't burn myself. And I'm just going to go open it up. Now that I have the kposa inside, we blend. Okay, so this is ready. But before we pour it into the soup, this shaki has to be done. But at this point, I should add the snails. Then cover it to cook. While we wait, because we have almost everything ready, really. We just want that one to be soft. I'll start working on the yam. I'm going to start with peeling this yam. When you are peeling yam for pounding, you don't have to make it very tiny. You cut it to be big. That way your yam will not soak water. I'm eating this my soup with pounded yam. I'm also thickening it with pounded yam. Yam is also very good for fertility. If you are looking to, the word is taking, if you are looking to take in or have babies, eat lots of yam. It's been researched that yam is also good for that, including these ehuru seeds. Ehuru seeds are good also. So like I said, so your yam will not soak water, you have to make it thick. That is one of the secrets of making good pounded yam. It has to be thick when you cut it. Because it's pounded yam, you must not salt it. I'm going to cover it to cook. It's time for me to add this prawn stock with the pepper, iru, onions. Everything goes in. And of course the kposa. That's our star ingredient for today. Cover this to continue cooking while I pound the yam. It's done already. So I'm going to start pounding. Now this is like ready. So the first thing I'm going to do is to take some scoop and add it to my soup. So this is just to act as thickener. Don't worry if it doesn't thicken so well, because this is supposed to be a watery soup. Now we're going to add some water to our yam. This is to smoothen the yam. This is perfect pounded yam. I'm going to pack it now. See the way Olori is drawing. Yeah, so I'm going to pack it now and finish up with my soup. I'm going to add the prawns. Like I said earlier, you can add oil to this soup or you can decide to omit oil. So I'm going to be adding about half cooking spoon. You can add up to 1 if you want. About 2 tablespoons of crayfish powder. I'm going to allow it cook for about 5 minutes. The next thing I'm going to do is to slice the scent leaves. These scent leaves, I got them from my garden. I've been enjoying all the herbs and vegetables in my garden. Scent leaves are very essential. You can plant them around your house. You can always buy them and add them to your soups. They are good antioxidants and anti-inflammatory vegetables or herbs. So you should always add them. Soup is looking good now. If you want to add oil, you add. If not, just go the pepper soupy way. Okay, this looks good. And I'll add the scent leaves. Season to your taste, salt, seasoning, anything you want to add. So yum. This is so yum. Fantastic. I can't wait to download it without my... Oh God, this is so good. This is so good. This is the kind of soup that you just keep eating. They'll be begging you to get up. You don't do get up. You don't go one get up till soup finish. This is so good. Now leave me, I go lick this soup finish from here. This is so nice. All right, guys, this food done. Do you know what ehuru is? We call it kposa.
Okay.
African nutmeg.
Okay.
You may know it. You said your mom is a caterer,
Yes,
so you may know it.
May.
Yeah.
Maybe.
One round seed like that they used to burn, then they remove the stuff.
I know the seed.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So this is kposa soup or ehuru soup, and this is pounded yam. Let's enjoy this thing. What do you think about the texture of this pounded yam?
Very nice. Can't remember when last I had pounded yam actually, so thank you.
You would think I used mortar for this thing. It's a yam pounder. Fantastic. What do you think about the soup?
Yummy.
Tasted anything like it before?
No. But it tastes similar to Ofe Kposa.
Kinda, yeah. Without the oil, it could have been some sort of Ofe Kposa.
Very nice. I won't like.
So without the oil, it's actually Ofe Kposa.
Yeah.
And this does not contain so many spices.
Okay.
Just that ehuru, or what's it called? African nutmeg, Jamaican nutmeg. In my place, we call it kposa.
Very nice. This food is confusing me.
I'm telling you, it's really nice.
I'm one person who doesn't really like to try out soups that I'm not very used to. There has to be egusi or okra, like the normal conventional soups. But I'm very excited to be trying out this ehuru soup.
Ehuru or kposa soup. Ofe Kposa.
Alright. Which people's soup is this?
Really, I wouldn't want to call it anybody's soup, but it's like house soup. So blend the kposa, add meat, put pepper.
Just like that.
And you get the soup. But the good thing is that kposa is very medicinal. It's actually AIDS fertility.
Okay.
Yeah. The same thing with yam. Yam has been researched to also help fertility as well. So kposa traditionally is used for fertility medicine and all of that.
Very nice.
Yeah. Enter.
Very well.
You enter well. Fantastic.
I'm feeling in heaven.
You entered.
Can feel it.
Guys, like I said, if you don't have snail, don't worry, use what you have.
Hold on, let me be African and carry my bowl. Can I stay in your house for like 5 days?
You can. This is
very nice.
This is very nice.
If you like this video, please give me a thumb up, share and comment. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do click on the subscribe button and notification bell to enjoy more of my recipes.